capable of lying to all of you, so this is not going to be funny. In related news, never told anyone this before, but I'm actually 7 feet tall, and I have a beard that I have to shave every morning. It grows in like one of those ZZ Top beards, and birds get stuck in it sometimes. It's pretty awful. There's this old saying, I'm sure at least one of you has had to have heard of it by now. It goes a little something like, honesty is the best policy. I don't disagree with them. I think it's a pretty good policy. But I think that it's leaving out a lot of other good contenders in the arena of best policy. Like internet privacy policies are pretty good to have. Or there's this one where you can't carry a concealed weapon longer than 6 feet in Kentucky. And I think those should certainly be in the running. I personally am a very bad liar. Next to knitting or bass fishing, it's probably the one thing I'm worse at. There's actually a game, 2 truths and a lie. It's pretty self-explanatory. You say 2 true things and then a lie. And I usually just say the 2 true things and then give up and admit to not having a lie prepared. So, for instance, in 2nd grade, there were a few instances where I forgot to wear underwear to school and then got called out on it during gym class when we were doing toe touches. Not one of my proudest moments. I have a beard that I shave every morning, and there was this time with dinosaurs. No, that just doesn't sound believable, so I just can't do it. Not the best. I guess it's okay because it means that I'm not scum of the earth and I can be trusted. But at the same time, I do believe there are a few times in life when lying can be beneficial. Say you're having dinner with your grandma and she wants to know if it's delicious. It's okay to lie. On your taxes, if you claim 3 dependent children, it should be alright. Or when someone wants to know if you love them. I feel like these are all times when it should be alright to let the deceit flow. And the truth is a really funny thing, because there are a lot of loopholes in it. You can just leave out a few details, and it's not technically lying, it's just being misleading. And so that is why my favorite type of lie is the lie of omission. For instance, if I was to tell my mother that I was simply going out, when instead I was going to go out to a strip club and do heroin with a few of my homies, it wouldn't be it's not lying to my mom. Nothing's untrue about what I told her. And if I had a nickel for every time that one worked in high school, I'd have no nickels. And now, if there's one thing I've learned from quality crime dramas like CSI, or my experience living on the mean streets, it's that everyone has a different lying style. Some people won't make eye contact, others just keep their hands in their pockets. Smoother liars just tell you they're lying. But the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my 22 years of existence was my 8th grade science teacher, Mrs. Thomas. She was by no means a delicate woman, and at least once per class, without fail, she would try to pull a fast one on us youngsters. And I hesitated writing this in, but she would break wind, let's call it, and at the same exact time she would always cough and spray air freshener. I know what you're doing. I might not be that smart, but like, you're not fooling anybody. Nice try, Mrs. Thomas, and thank you for the warlike flashbacks I get anytime I smell mango madness. You've done me no favors. Some people lie for the fun of it, just because it's entertaining. I can't say that I've never done it. I'm sure all of you have lied before, just for kicks. And you can do it for something really extraordinary, to make it sound like you're really awesome, like eating an entire 3-foot sub in one sitting, or you can lie about something really mundane, like climbing a mountain, you know? And I feel like that's why compulsive liars do it. for the jollies, but it must be really hard to keep track of all of the webs of lies that you create. They have to have like a spreadsheet or something for it, because I can't even remember to unload the dishwasher before it gets moldy. So it's tough, I can't imagine it. And while I personally do not have the mental capacity to remember all of that stuff, there is something I like to do. I like to take advantage of the gullibility of others. And I've probably mentioned this to a few of you, but my favorite thing to do is play this game on stupid people. And it is the theory that if you say anything believable about dolphins, people will believe it. It's one of those animals where you can get away with lying about them, and it's like, whoa, really? So it can't be obviously fake, like dolphins are stronger than American gladiators. No one's going to buy that. But if you made it sound a little more realistic, like, did you know that that dolphins' blowholes produce enough force to capsize small fishing vessels? I guarantee at least one person would be like, wait, is that true? So try it on your friends. They'll think you're a genius, and you'll feel really cool. So lying is definitely not the best thing, but it's something we need in society. And I feel like with alcohol and explosives, it should be used responsibly. And just so all of you know, I can't say it. I was going to say I love you, but I can't.